Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. We dodge the tackle. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. That's complete right side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Another carry for him. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Bulls sending out their punt team. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran at QB.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss. He was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He's hanging on to this one on the 2nd down option. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
He was taken down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Has it at the 37. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Bears' 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now looking to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
Number 88. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they take him down right along the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third down from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down? I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Bears and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First down, play action. Complete out to the right side. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Third and just 2 to go.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Here he is on third and short. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bulls are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground. It's looking like an effective dual threat thus far. They go play action on first down. Catch made by Austin. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Pass play now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
The play fake, he'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 45.
Throwing now off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Connects on the crosser. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Bulls stretch their early lead to 9. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Any anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. The Bulls go up 10-zip here in the first. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. They'll run here from the gun. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
22 yards. First down Bears.
It's unsung here. Guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
That one's complete right side. And this draws him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 13.
Third and long for him here. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up fourth down. Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Bulls ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. On first down, they'll run. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Working now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
First down. First First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This finds Austin. Complete. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and...
Blown back gets the handoff. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw here on first down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or big tight end's a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Finds a man right side. And they're on him right away with that tackle. Stop comes at the 26-yard line.
Another Brooklyn first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
They're going to try and throw here. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Bulls take a 13-point lead. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. And now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bulls double their lead to 14.
17. Bears 3.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Looking to throw here. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Gain of a yard.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
At the 39-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chicago.
They're going play action. Brought in right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
Bears.
First and 10 from the 32.
A gain of 15. And the Bears.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Line and set. Here we go, first down. There's a dive up the middle. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Leads to second and goal.
They're throwing it. Caught on the slant. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bulls headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Dive play straight ahead. And he's brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
I may love watching. But I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Bulls grow their lead just before halftime. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bulls double their lead to 14. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Bears decide to call their first timeout.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
For the Bears, first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds the in route, complete. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's making the house call here. It's a touchdown on a pick 6.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play. That quarterback, they just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get out every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bulls stretch their lead to 21.
31. Bears 10.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
They'll stick with the ground game here. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Third and long, they're going to throw. It's everything he has under this one. And he makes the, wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Another drive coming up for this offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 32. Hand off to the back. And they blow the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's a throw. Finds him on a crossing route. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to bring up first down.
That catch right there ended up paying off one of the longest routes he's going to run. He started on one side of the field, Kate, and he made it all the way across to the other. To no point was he going to step off the gas. My man, though, he need a little breathe, a little oxygen after that one.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Austin makes the grab downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Bulls push their lead further to start the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Bulls continue piling onto this lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dumped off to his running back. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's good for a couple of yards, and that'll be first down, Chicago. Here's the handoff. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Man in motion out of the slot. They go play action on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Number 80, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Shovel pass complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 2.
Air it out on 3rd. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Chicago.
First down, play action. That one's incomplete. had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Intended for number 88, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
He's going to throw it again. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Offense is set. First and 10.
First down. A gain of
Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Still sticking with the passing game. Brought in. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice first and goal here from the 2. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Running back sent in motion. Second and goal, they're going to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter, down out of 21. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Bulls are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He's going to throw it. Now here he goes.
Now that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Third and short, he's taking the option right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Plowing up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This time it's a passing play. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Bears go to 6 DBs for this third down there in the dime set. To the air on third and long. Caught inbounds downfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10.
Back to pass on first and 10. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Into a crowd and intercepted! And the Bulls are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. New set of downs from the 37. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
37-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
That's good for a Bears. 1st down.
New set of downs from the 37.
10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To number 18. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing on 2nd. Setting up the screen. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Bears.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Goal to go, they're passing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Back to throw now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Touchdown and bust for him here as they set up for third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Third and long for him here. This one's caught. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game.
Bears 24.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bulls ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Right up the gut. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard. No, third down.
He was brought down at the 26. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 8.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
First down.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
There's the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives him the first.
32-yard line.
Shotgun. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. Back-to-back carries here. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Jump off top on his back. And that will not be enough for a first down. So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Return coming from the 6. Keeps away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Another carry for him. And that's not what the offense started with. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
At the 26-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. No throw. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
Another 3 and out.
Desperation time here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll run here on 1st down. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. Bulls about to be just 1 win away from an undefeated regular season. Fullback trying to power him across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only 1 yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal from the 2.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
They're gonna throw for it on 4th. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is gonna be a turnover on downs. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.